Hey YouTube, it's Dawson Rider here with a review of the Ben 10 Omniverse Hyperalien, Gravattack and Khyber figures. These are the first Omniverse toys that I have found in stores, and I'm very excited to bring the reviews to you, so hopefully more Omniverse reviews will be churning out soon, but so far these are the first two things that I have found. The Hyperalien line is sort of a statue-esque, semi-stylized, detailed collector's line. And they were released in the previous series in a bit taller scale, which I'll show in a minute, and they have continuing on here as represented by Gravattack, one of Ben's new aliens, and Khyber, one of the new main villains in Omniverse. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to take a look at Gravattack first, so we'll set Khyber aside. So here we have Gravattack. I'm going to set him out of his packaging. I already cut him out. I just want to take a quick look at the packaging since it's a new series and all. It's done all in a primarily green color. It's in a way reminiscent of the original Ben 10 line packaging, which is kind of nice, just a little different. And then up here at the top we have a picture of 16-year-old Ben with the new Omnitrix and the Ben 10 Omniverse logo. And then down here it says Gravattack, and we get a picture of him. And on the side yet another picture of him with the Omniverse logo. Same deal here. And on the back it advertises these two, which are the first to be released in this line, and the first wave of the 4-inch figures. We have 16-year-old Ben, Rook, Blocks, Feedback, and 11-year-old Ben. So hopefully I will find those soon. So let's take a look at Gravattack. As I said, he's one of Ben's new aliens. I'm going to pretty much guarantee that he's going to be 16-year-old Ben's based on his clothes, coloring matching up with 16-year-old Ben's and the white outline around the Omnitrix. So he is a sort of meteor rock-like looking alien. As of this recording, we don't know much about him. Some people have speculated he'll have telekinesis-like powers. There are rumors that he is the size of a planet. We're not sure. But he's pretty neat, I guess. All the details on him are very well done. It doesn't seem that stylized, although if you can see here by the picture, he's much more of like a red type rock color on the cartoon image, and then even on the back it shows here that he's more of like, he's more of a dark red or almost reddish brown, whereas here he's all brown. I don't know if that was a stylized choice or what, because this appears to be what he's going to look like in the show. We haven't seen any clips of him yet, just art. But anyway, he's got more of a brown look. He does sort of look like a planet, or maybe like a meteor, and they do that pretty well here through the use of cracks and the black paint here. Green eyes, you got his teeth here, which actually, if you look in here, you can see some details on the inside of his mouth that's similar to the outside, which is really nice. You have the Omnitrix up here done in the sort of new style, which is more hexagonal. That's just part of the art style, excuse me. And the white outline, I've heard via Derek Wyatt's Formspring, is because of the new Omnitrix having white on it. And then down here, you have his chest here, you've got this sort of almost core thing here, like a planet core. And then his pants are black, green, and white. At least the black and green are represented on Ben's clothes, which is why we're assuming he's going to be 16-year-old Ben's. But so as you can see, all the details are very well done, just like usual. Articulation-wise, his arms can only move around 360, and he can swivel his waist around. And that's about it. So no real good posing here. He's more of a statue figure. But he looks pretty neat. He's not my favorite design, but he's cool if you like him. So let's go ahead and place him up here for a moment. And we are going to shift focus now over to Khyber, who is the new villain for Omniverse. Let's set him aside quick. Same packaging as the other one pretty much, just with a stock photo of Khyber here, and the same one on the side, and the same backing. So nothing too special there. But here we have Khyber, and I have to say that I really like Khyber's design. I think he's a really, really cool looking villain. He's got like a hunter motif. He's a kind of a bounty hunter and on a quest for things. And he has these creatures that can turn into predatory species of Ben's aliens, which is cool. And his design looks really cool because he's kind of got this dino bone thing going on. Like his shoulder here looks like the skull of a dinosaur, which is really cool. And once again, I mean, I see the picture of him right here, but other than giving him a sort of realistic look, he's not really as stylized as some of the ones in this line's past, but that's no problem. The head sculpt It's done very nicely. You can see they did a really great job on it. Great detailings all throughout to give him a sort of realistic look. Kind of gives a dirty, aged bone look as well, which adds to it. Pretty solid paint job. Just overall, good looking figure. Articulation wise, his arm can move around 360, and he can swivel this here. I mainly just want to leave it on his hip. Same thing with this, 360. You can move his head 360 if you so choose, but that's about it. But at least it lends you to have him looking in different directions. Oh, and his legs also can rotate, which, and they're a little, like mine are a smidge loose, which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of an odd choice. Now, don't fall over, Khyber. See, the legs swiveling is mainly to get his balance. So, now to show you, there's Khyber, and I'll go ahead and bring Gravattack down to show this. I'm going to bring in, because he is closest by, here we have Hyperalien. Well, Agrigor is not a very good example, but as you can see, the scale is a little bit smaller for him. As you can see, like that, especially for Gravattack. Let me set this down for a sec. And let me grab one more who is nearby, and that is Volcanus. You can see there is a scale down. It's not as major as I thought at first, but it's more so with Gravattack, you can see, because he's stumpier. But they have been scaled down a little bit for price and value, I'm sure, which I really don't have a problem with. But so yeah, that is about it for these two guys. I really do enjoy them. These are pretty cool toys. I guess you'll enjoy them if you're a kid. I feel like they're a little bit more for the collectors because they're more of a statue piece, but they're still nice figures. Depending on what he's like in the show, it's a good one for his scale. And then I also like that we have a taller villain figure. And I don't know, I just like this line. The scaling down I think is kind of nice because, no, Khyber, is because it lends me to have a little bit more room in my displays because the other ones take up so much room, and it makes the price a bit cheaper so that you can justify buying them easier. So if you're really a fan of these characters or their designs, I can recommend them for a nice display piece. They're pretty solid first additions to my Omniverse collection, and I do enjoy them. They're just overall solid toys. They're not like, oh my god, you have to have this, or like, oh, don't buy this. They're just really good, solid collector figures. But so that about concludes the first Omniverse toy review. As I said, hopefully more of these will be coming out soon. Hope to find the new figures and Omnitrixes and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned to this channel. Hopefully Omniverse updates coming soon. And of course, don't forget to check out RidersRangersRambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. Till next time, it's Dawson Rider, signing out.